What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Kell Brook just recently did an interview talking about he wanted to fight Conor Ben. But in this interview, he made a lot of excuses for his career. And one of the most important part of the interview where he made excuses was the fact that he said he regret taking the Errol Spence JR fight. I've been telling people this, but people want to troll me. They act like they know what they're talking about. But here's a guy, Kell Brook himself, is saying the Golovkin fight really damaged him, and he didn't get a chance to heal going into the Errol Spence Jr. fight. I told you guys this. You guys say, no, Kell Brook was good going into the Errol Spence fight. Man, that was the first time the man suffered a major eye injury. He didn't get no tune-up fight. He didn't get enough time to recover, and he jumped right into the Errol Spence Jr. fight. I've been telling y'all, man. I don't know why people don't listen. When your boy No Credit come out here and spit facts, y'all need to take notes. Y'all want to argue me down and tell me, no, you wrong. No. You trying to take credit for, how I'm trying to take credit from Errol Spence. You understand what I'm saying? I was just giving y'all the obvious. After a devastating loss to at the time, GG was on a pound for pound list. He was high on the pound for pound list. Let's say top 5, top 6 on a pound for pound list, knocking everybody out. He was on a knockout streak, had like 21 knockouts, right? Or 19 knockouts straight at the middleweight division. He was on a tear, right? Even though a lot of guys he was fighting was tomato cans, but I'm just saying he was still knocking these dudes out, right? So Kell Brook goes up there, and his defense isn't good enough to stay away from. His offense is good, exceptional offense. So he has what it takes to give Golovkin problem. But the problem is his defense. You can give Golovkin problem, but you can't take Golovkin punches. And his defense wasn't as great as it should have been. He wasn't able to evade Golovkin punches, and Golovkin eventually got to him. Golovkin stopped Kell Brook, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 7 rounds. Was it the 6th rounds or the 7th round? It was one of those, either the 6th or the 7th, or it might have been sooner. Could have been the 5th. What round was it, y'all? Let me know in the comment section. It's been a while. But we know for a fact, for our first stop, Kell Brook sooner than everybody. Took Crawford 4 rounds to do it. He stopped Kell Brook in 4 rounds. Earl did it in 11th. But what do you guys think about the latest shocker from Kell Brook? Going into the Terence Crawford fight, he said he was 100%. His eyes had healed up. He was the best he's ever felt going into that Terence Crawford fight. But here he is talking about the Errol Spence Jr. fight, and he said going into the Errol Spence Jr. fight, he regret taking that fight. He was damaged after the Gennady Golovkin fight. He should have recovered. He should have never jumped into that fight. I actually agree with Kell Brook, because I was saying the same thing. I'm not going to call it bullshit. I think it's facts. But why did he... This is funny, y'all. This is real funny. Let me drink to this real quick. This is real funny, guys. my thing is, why did Kell Brook wait? What year did he fight Errol Spence? He fought Errol Spence in what year did he fight Errol Spence? I think 2018. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Errol Spence. We was just mad at Errol Spence for waiting 6 months to a year to make excuses for the Terrence Crawford fight. Well, Kell Brook just topped what Errol Spence did. It's, even though I agree with what he's saying, but it's still an excuse. He waited 7 years to make excuse for the Errol Spence Jr. loss. That's unbelievable. That's not what real fighters do. That's not what real men do. You took a loss to Errol Spence. Let us, a guy like me, the fan, make the excuses for you. You understand what I'm saying? Because I knew that you wasn't completely healed. Let a guy like me make the excuses for you. I knew you wasn't completely healed going into the Errol Spence Jr. fight. You didn't have at least if you would have had a tune-up, then we would have knew where the eye was. You didn't even get a tune-up, bro. You went straight into the Errol Spence Jr. fight. You was forced into that fight, and you took it probably because of the money. And it almost made you go blind because of a decision like that. You could have, the Errol Spence Jr. fight still could have been on the table. You could have asked the IBF for an extension. You had Eddie Hearn in your corner. You could have found a way to get a tune-up and to make sure that eye was good. You didn't do that. You failed to do that. You failed to get your tune-up and make sure your eye was good. You was money hungry, jumped into the Errol Spence Jr. fight, and Errol Spence claims he hurt the other eye. So now both of your eyes was messed up. But after the Errol Spence Jr. fight, you finally allowed your eyes to heal up. And you went up in weight. And you won like 3, 4 fights straight. You beat Michael Zarafa and Rabchenko. You beat all of these dudes up there at 154. You was on the verge of fighting Jermell Charlo. But then you started calling for the Terrence Crawford fight, a guy you should have never been calling for, because that's a different animal. You get in the ring with Terrence Crawford, you can't even go 4 rounds with Crawford. But then you turn around, go and you fight Amir Khan. You stop Amir Khan in 6 rounds. So Crawford just shows he's just a different animal. But anyway, what do you guys think about Kell Brook waiting 7 years to make excuses for the Errol Spence Jr. loss? It's your boy, No Credit, I'm out.